Well, let's talk now to Xiaolan, who's Professor of Technology and International Development and Fellow of Green Templeton College at Oxford University. Welcome to the programme. So for those people outside of China who may be unfamiliar with the two sessions, what should we look out for?
So for this year's two sessions, there will be a big highlight that will bring into this year's two sessions, which is the Chinese modernization. This is the concept and plan that the Communist Party has introduced in the 20th National Congress in last winter. And these two sessions will bring this vision into actions. And
Sorry, go ahead, carry on.
So this year's two sessions will bring this vision of Chinese modernization into actions. And this Chinese modernization will be, multidimensional, which includes, economic modernization, political, institutional, social, environmental, and also cultural modernization of the country. So it's a comprehensive plan to bring the country to another level of development. So this year, these two sessions will really bring this concept into detailed action plans.
So facing an increasingly complex domestic and a challenging international environment, how will China navigate the year ahead?
So this will be a very important year because this is the first year post the COVID-19 pandemic, and also the first year the Chinese government formally introduced this strategy for Chinese modernization. So this year, the Chinese government needs first to restore the confidence of the private sector, restore the confidence of the consumers, and also the confidence of the global business sector to continue the economic growth and also with a positive outlook for the Chinese economy. So this restore the confidence is very important. Secondly, Chinese government need to continue its effort in the promotion of innovation, especially the indigenous innovation and the technological capabilities of the Chinese economy, given the increasingly complex political environment in the global economy. And also, this year, Chinese government need to continue to push forward its effort in terms of green transformation and its effort in building the shared prosperity and a harmonized society. So these are the things that they need to continue to do, and also to develop a development and a growth pattern that allow the country to grow its resilience despite the domestic challenges and also the political complexity in the global economy. And so this is also very important. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I was just going to ask you about this year marking the 45th anniversary of China's reform and opening up. What new measures might China take in relation to that?
I think before we talk about the new measures, I think one thing we need to do is continue to deepen the system reforms and the economic openings. So this deepening the reforms means, the system reform in the institutions, and even, some aspect of the political reforms. And also about the new measures is the higher level of openness. And, compared to the previous openness in terms of trade and openness to the foreign direct investment, and this year we need to see the high-level institutional openness in terms of the regulations and the rules and the institutional, all the institutional aspect. So make sure the openness is guaranteed by institutions, rules, regulations, and the legal framework. And so that really fundamentally strengthen the confidence of the private sector, the investors, the consumers, and the global business. And also, China need to continue to work very hard to, create a peaceful and a friendly environment. This is the new measure because compared to China's openness, in the past 40 years, the geopolitical environment is getting increasingly volatile and also complex. So China needs to work as external world, work together with other countries to maintain a peaceful world, and also create a more and more friendly environment for China through collaboration.
Okay, Professor Xiaolan from Oxford University, thank you for joining us today.